When a student wishes to request an interpreter and they're registered with our office, they contact Claudia Kinder, the interpreter coordinator, and they give her their class schedule. They say which classes they want interpreters for, and she gets that all scheduled. And then she tells us which classes we're interpreting for. So we typically, at the beginning of the semester, we contact the professors and say, you've got a student who's using interpreters, we'll be in your class, and we kind of explain a little bit about, we'll be sitting up probably at the front end of the classroom and explain a bit about how that works and ask them to make sure any media is captioned and things like that, and provide them resources for how to do that if necessary. And pretty much that's pretty much how it works. Our services are available anytime that, if there's an event in the evening sometime. So our coordinator would handle that and would tell us, this week there's a special event in the evening, and so sometimes we might change our hours just for that day or that week. But we're definitely available at all times because if a hearing student can decide at the last minute they want to go to a concert the union is holding, a deaf student can do the same thing, and so we want to make sure we're really available for that. It's important to talk to them and see where on the language spectrum their language is. With American Sign Language, there's been, due to some various historical causes, there's a lot of variation in how people sign and prefer us to sign. So we want to just kind of get to know them and see how they use language, how they prefer us to use language, just so we know what we can do while class is happening to make sure they get the access in the best way they need to. Yeah, and that's really important to have a rapport with the teacher because we're in their class every day for the whole semester, and we don't often communicate much with them during the semester. And so it's important to build that relationship at the beginning and make sure they know who we are and what we're doing, because sometimes it can be unsettling for them to just have somebody sitting there using a language they don't know, interacting with a student and not really knowing exactly what's going on. So we want to be real clear about introducing ourselves. The course content can be difficult to understand, and so it's kind of a good challenge because it requires a little more homework on our end to figure it out so we can be ready for class. So that's an exciting challenge. I suppose if the relationship between the students and the professors and us doesn't always hit it off right away, that can be difficult, but that doesn't happen very often. No, it's just always a good feeling when the student, we really do our best to work hard ahead of time to know what the material is going to be about, and we try to do our best in class, and to see the student understand it and really get excited about the content, that's always a good feeling.